So I'm from Monroe, Michigan. You might be familiar with Monroe, Michigan. You know of Monroe, Michigan. Cool. Oh, see, he did exactly. So if you're from Michigan, just as he demonstrated, you have to point like your hand on a map, right? Thank God Floridians don't do this, or else they'd be dropping their pants to point on their droopy dick. And then you'd have to get on a microscope, and it would be a whole thing. Anyway, so I'm from Monroe, Michigan. If you come into on an airplane into Detroit, you'll see this town that's kind of surrounded by landfills. So when I call them white trash, it's just factual. But I will say, when I was growing up in Monroe, Michigan, it's very close to Toledo, Ohio. Toledo, Ohio, in the 90s, was #1 in the country for, any guesses? #1 in the country. Great guess? No?
Baseball.
Sex trafficking, that's right. So, can you imagine that, though? I, as a child, so close to where all this sex trafficking was happening, and they didn't think to take me? No, and I have it on good authority that I was quite the catch as a child from our church's top pedophile. Sorry, your reaction's got me. No, tell you what. Let me tell you a little bit about what I looked like as a child. I loved turtles, still do. And so I had this shirt that like made me look like I was wearing a turtle shell. And I also like to do this with my neck so I look like I'm a turtle even more. And also, master of disguise. We'll right get into that. Yes, exactly. Point is, of course, given this description, the elders of the church took me aside to tell me I was dressing too provocatively. So what have we learned here? Not only did our church's top pedophile have a thing for kids, but apparently a thing for turtles. I think that's about all the time I have.